Hi, and welcome to Cheeky Richo's Ceviche. This is an unusual dish in that there is no cooking for the fish. It is prepared in the lime juice, marinated in the lime juice and the spices for a minimum of 8 hours, and the acid in the lime actually cooks the fish. The ingredients will be in the recipe box below. Now let's get started. Right, for this recipe you're going to need some spring onions. If you cut them on the diagonal, they won't roll off the board and they will give an interesting and more attractive little ring to go in with your dish. Particularly for garnishing, but also it helps you control where they go when you're slicing them. Put those aside. That's just a little hint on how to chop a spring onion. We've got our filleted brim fillet here, which has been skinned and boned. And what we're going to do is cut strips. About so big. Right, you want your strips about 8 to 10 millimeters wide and just in little manageable sized chunks. To a glass, non-reactive, non-metal bowl, we're going to add our crushed chilli, our veggie salt, and our fresh cracked pepper. Give a little mix around, and we're going to add about 50 ml of lime juice. Give that a little swish around, those flavours all amalgamated. And now we're in with our fish. Give it a good stir around. You need to have this fish covered with the lime juice. Let's put that to one side. Now I've got the coriander root and some of the stems, and I've washed them, but I've found when I've sliced them that there is still some residual dirt trapped in the roots themselves. So if you place them into a bowl of water and give them a bit of a swish around, the dirt will sink to the bottom and the roots will float to the top. So what we're going to do now is just pull them out, being careful not to get any of the dirt from the bottom, and drop them into the fish marinade. We don't want the leaves at this stage because this is going to marinate for about 8 hours in the refrigerator, and the leaves will go a bit sad if they're in the marinade for that long. They are added at the last minute prior to serving with our spring onion stems. Now again, a really good swish around. Make sure all of the fish surfaces are in contact with the lime juice, because the lime juice is what's going to react with the protein in the fish and cause it to go white, so it will be no longer translucent. And from time to time when you walk past the refrigerator today, just give it a little stir around to make sure that the surfaces that may be exposed are pressed further into the juice. Another little hint here to further reduce the air contact with the surface of the fish is to place a piece of cling film inside the bowl. It's going to want to stick to the sides of the bowl, but just be a bit patient. And push it under like so. Lid on and into the fridge. After about 8 hours, our ceviche is ready to finish assembling and serve. We are going to strain off half of the juice retaining the spices. We're going to add our coriander, our parsley, and our tomato, and just gently fold those through. Half of our spring onions, and now it's ready to serve. Our ceviche is ready to eat. This fish has been lime juice cured and hasn't been cooked at all. It has a fresh, light taste and it's very refreshing and delicious. Do give it a try. If you'd like to see any more of my recipes, just check out my Cheeky Richo YouTube channel. There's something there for everybody. Don't forget to leave me a comment and a subscribe, and thank you very much for watching, and have a lovely day.
Fish.